And I told my mom I wanted to be a professional dancer by the time I think I was 12, so it's kind of funny. And then I moved to Florida working in Disney World. And one of my really good friends got me to go to this Pilates class. I didn't know what it was. It was like class Pilates. So I went and I fell in love with it. And I realized, like, as I was growing up, I was kind of doing Pilates in some of my like modern dance classes as like warm-ups and things. So it was kind of funny that I've kind of been doing it my whole life. So started going to Pilates, and then I decided that I can't dance for the rest of my life, so I need to find something that I can do with my body and to help people. So I got certified in Pilates, and I've been doing it ever since. So since 2000, I've been taking and teaching and doing Pilates, trying to help people, yeah. I do a lot. So I wake up every morning around 5 or 5:30, and I practice Ashtanga. My practice is about an hour and a half, and then I also do pranayama, which is a breathing technique, which takes me about 45 minutes. So about 2 hours in the morning I do that, and then I have my normal day. And then I also do triathlons, so swimming, biking, and running. And then of course I practice Pilates and TRX as well. So it inspires me. Wow. I have a few, I think, people throughout my life who've inspired me. Growing up dancing, I had a dance teacher who really inspired me just to be a better dancer and to be better at what I was doing. In dance-wise, I had a teacher in Pilates who really inspired me to want to know more about the body and just to, not just the moves of Pilates, but to really get deep into the body and figure out, like, when people have issues with their body, what is the issue? It's not just getting a muscle stronger or a muscle lengthened, but what is the problem? And really my clients, like, really, really inspire me. Like, if I, come into work and I'm not having a great day and I have a client and I can help them, that inspires me. So just working with people and having them feel better and their life is better, that makes me feel better and inspires me to do what I do. It was one of my very first clients when I lived in Florida. He was in a car accident and had like multiple disc injuries and broken bones all over his body. And his doctor told him he would never be able to bend down and touch the ground standing, ever. And so he came in and I was working with him, and it took me about 6 months, but I got him to touch the ground. And he actually took me to his doctor's appointment with him and was like, watch what I can do. So that was like a huge thing. I was like, oh my gosh, if I can have clients like this my whole life, this is amazing that I've just helped him. So that was definitely a big, huge inspiration. And then from there I've had, a lot of clients that I've been able to help, but he was definitely the first. That was awesome. I always set goals. I find I'm a very goal-oriented person, so I feel like I always have a goal to something. My first goal was just to open a studio, and it was just me, and that goal succeeded, and then I hired my first instructor, and I wanted that to succeed, and then we just kind of kept building from there. I never really dreamt of having a studio this big. Like, it was never like, I'm going to have this huge, massive studio with all these instructors and get successful. It just kind of happened. And I think just setting goals along the way really has helped. I try and set goals for myself, like for my own practice. So, I just went to Thailand, and that was a huge goal for me to go and practice and learn, and it was amazing. So I don't know what my next goal is. Doing the Ironman was a goal. I did two Ironmans, so that was a huge goal. So I think for me, just setting different goals along the way, and I don't know if I have that one big, huge one. Ironman, I think I learned a lot about myself, just the human mind, really. Like, it's such a struggle when you're out there for however many hours, if you're going on a 6-hour bike ride and you just feel like you can't go any longer, and you force yourself to do it, and then you do it, and you're like, oh my gosh, I succeeded in doing this. So I think I learned a lot about myself in the Ironman training, because it was such an extreme event. You just have to get over the pain and tell your body to shut up and just keep moving. And with going to Thailand, and again, I think I learned just a lot about myself and just quieting everything down and being here and not worrying about. I mean, the greatest thing coming back was, someone was talking to me and they were saying something, and it was like they were bickering about something, and it was like, oh my gosh, I haven't heard people complaining or bickering for 6 weeks. It was just an amazing experience being there and not hearing gossiping or bickering, and just, so I think I found more place of just tranquility, and I could find myself being more quiet and not getting into all that drama and being back in the real world. So I think that's a great transformation that I found that, yeah. What makes me laugh? Oh my gosh, I'm like a little kid at heart. Everything makes me laugh. Stupid things make me laugh. Yeah, just being a kid, really. Just when people are goofy and acting goofy, that's the things that make me laugh. Just not worrying about the troubles in the world, I guess. Oh my gosh, I'm grateful for my family, and I'm grateful for the people that I have around me. I feel really lucky, the people that I have surrounding me. This is probably the best in my life that I've felt, just with the great energy and the people around me. It's really easy, I think, to get involved in dramas and people who just have negative energy, and I think if you put it out there, positive energy and that sort of thing, I think the right people come around you. So I think just the people that surround me are awesome, and I'm grateful for that. My friends, my family, you guys are awesome. Yeah, just everyone around me. So. Well, right now I love these pants. I'm trying to think. I wore a top yesterday and I can't remember the name of it. It's kind of like it's a thicker strap around here. It's longer. It's like maybe one of the dance tops from last year. But yeah, I love all of the clothes. I mean, the Wonder Unders, of course, and the Wonder Under crops are my favorites. But yeah, I mean, they're all so comfortable and sweat really great, and nothing feels like it feels weird on me or biting or anything. Yeah, so I like them all. My advice to somebody brand new is definitely do private sessions. Learn what Pilates is. It's really hard to just jump into a class when you know nothing about Pilates and the breathing. So at least getting a couple sessions in